Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. I am your Crypto Father, and today is the 19th of January. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over 7 hacks that took place over the duration of, I don't know how many years, 3, 4, 5 years, and caused the loss of $6 billion from the crypto market. But before I jump into that, please make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, take advantage of the channel memberships. Aside from you sponsoring the channel and helping me grow and supporting me and showing appreciation through subscribing to the memberships, you also get some perks like stickers, emojis, and badges next to your name, early access to most videos released, as well as comment answer priority and access to private chats and live streams once they become available. All right, are you ready for those 7 hacks? $6 billion. So over the past 4 years or so, I guess maybe since the inception of crypto and specifically in 2022, $6 billion in crypto have been hijacked off the exchanges and users' wallets. And here are the 7 hacks that took place that equated to a total amount of $6 billion being stolen. Chain Analysis reports 3.8 billion stolen from crypto in 2022, driving the total amount to over 6 billion. Behind these figures are thousands of crypto hacks, and here is the list of the top 7 most influential. So in 2022 alone, $3.8 billion were stolen in hacks. Biggest bull run, biggest hijack possibility. The first hack is the Ronin bridge exploit, the biggest crypto hack. The loss was 173,600 ETH and 25,500,000 USDC. The loss stood at 624 million as of March 23rd, 2022. Due to the price of ETH. The cause of this hack, the crypto hack, unfolded as a compromise of validator nodes. This was a proof of stake. This is why I always emphasize proof of stake being a dangerous thing, because contracts can be hacked. In particular, the attacker took control over 4 Sky Mavis and 1 Axie DAO validators, enough to constitute a 5 of 9 majority. Sky Mavis validators were compromised in a spear phishing scam on one of its employees. Now, a spear phishing scam is an email or messaging attack targeted toward a specific individual, organization, or business. It is often intended to steal data for malicious purposes. Phishers may also plan to install malware on a target user's computer. So these scammers got access to an employee of one of the organizations, one of the validators, and to control of the system of the validators of the overall network on the proof of stake blockchain. That gave access to 4 of 9 validators, still not enough to steal funds. However, there was a backdoor in Ronin's gas-free PRC node. Backdoors are the death of all proof of stake, and you can never trust enough. You can never trust anybody enough to say that there aren't any backdoors in any of the smart contracts, which in turn gave them access to the final Axie DAO validator. A few months ago, Sky Mavis faced an enormous backlog. Ronin whitelisted it to sign transactions. The allow list was never revoked, resulting in the largest hack of the cross-chain bridge. The source of the attack was identified as Lazarus Group, a criminal syndicate from North Korea. Apparently, in 2022, the U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control added Lazarus to the sanction list. The North Koreans, man. If you've got no Russians to blame on anymore, go for the North Koreans. The aftermath to this hack was a massive shift in thinking about blockchain security, especially in the area of external threat analysis and ongoing monitoring. After all, it took Ronin's team 6 whole days to notice cryptocurrency stolen. Ronin had no technical ability to monitor large outflows of stolen funds from the bridge. Cryptocurrency is continually maturing. It's a very young industry, and things like that will continue to happen for as long as people continue to pour their money into unsafe projects. The second biggest hack is the Poly Network cross-chain message error. Loss on August 10, 2021, the cross-chain platform incurred a loss of 611 million in various tokens on 3 different chains, but the attacker returned the stolen funds, so that's good. But this is on the second proof of stake hack. The loss was triggered by insufficient access control linked to a smart contract vulnerability. The DeFi protocol had a critical error in one of its functions responsible for cross-chain messages. Because of that, anyone was able to trigger vital function calls. The attacker did just that, bypassing the ownership check. It involved some grinding, but the hacker came up with the right input to call a special contract. After that, they methodologically drained assets from one blockchain network after another. Cross-chains allow access to different chains, so you can access, for example, Ethereum via Binance and vice versa, and other chains. That's what cross-chains networks are, cross-chain dApps are. The consequences to this hack were the repercussions of the incident remained a movie buster. A hacker transferred stolen funds to white hats and organizations promoting blockchain industry growth. Tether froze millions, negating its previous commitment to coin neutrality. The attacker also broadcasted messages for the entire DeFi community and even linked their KYC verified accounts at centralized exchanges. Ultimately, they returned most of the funds stolen to the cross-chain protocol of origin. So maybe this was kind of a wake-up call attack, but nonetheless, it proves again that proof of stake may not be the best place to put your money. Third hack, Binance. Binance does not remain spared from this. Binance Bridge Proof Verifier. The damage: the largest crypto exchange in the world suffered a terrifying attack on its bridge on October 6, 2022. The amount of money stolen: 586 million or 2 million BNB. What was the cause? The attacker somehow convinced Bridge to send 1 million BNB twice. The attacker forged withdrawal proof due to vulnerable AIVL tree verification. As a result, the hacker managed to forge a message that tricked the logic of the contract into thinking the message was indeed valid, even though the hacker didn't have valid claims to the funds. He essentially created double spending. The consequences were dire, ranging from a later deleted tweet by CZ about everything being normal to the wide outcry against Binance's involvement in anything other than running a crypto exchange. Number 4 is FTX, the one that we've all come to love and expect wonders from in the US court system, which is still ongoing, I believe. Slam the door before you go. Value lost on November 12, 2022. A loss of 420 million was recorded by the company that was globally exposed and destined to fail. There was an issue with unauthorized access. The catalyst for the breach was a hasty transfer of FTX assets to different types of storage right after their bankruptcy declaration. We'll never know the exact reason, but there are grounds to suggest it was an insider liquidation. Much has been said about FTX, one of the largest downfalls. Well on par with Terra Luna's fall, the backlash surrounding FTX business fundamentals was so strong that this particular hack did not get appropriate attention. However, people close to cybersecurity call it a final nail in the coffin. Quite possibly. After this, Luna and FTX security, I guess, rose, or the SEC put up their hackles, finally letting them down recently with the approval of the ETFs. Like I said, the crypto market is still a very young one, and the industry is a very young one, and there's lots of work to be done, particularly in the cybersecurity area. And I guess this just shows that cybersecurity is not presently as tight as it should be. If hacks like these continue to happen, it's an indicator that cybersecurity has a long way to go before it's good enough to secure your cash online, which is probably why crypto is such a profitable space right now, because it's so risky, and it will get better, but it will also mean that it will stabilize and the profits will slow down. They'll be smaller. So kudos to everybody who's in crypto early, because this is the time to make some money, but also be very, very careful of where you put your money. Invest into mining gear rather than throwing it at some DeFis and smart contracts on proof of stake projects, because backdoors can lurk in any contract. Hack number 5 is a wormhole. Open the floodgates of cryptocurrency hacking. The damage: the hacker minted 120,000 wrapped ETH with no underlying ETH. Financial setback: total loss 320 million lost in Solana's bridge on February 2nd, 2022. The root cause of the exploit was tracked back to Solana VAA verification, resulting in a failure to validate Guardian accounts. There were unpatched Rust smart contracts in Solana that prolific cryptocurrency hackers manipulated into deposit credit. The impact of the incident was tremendous for every cross-chain protocol. The wormhole incident set off a chain reaction, resulting in the largest crypto hacks that followed. The Dima Budorin, Hackens co-founder and CEO, warned back then cross-chain protocols have a dangerous journey. Second to last, I believe, is BitMart. CeFi not so safe. Lost 196 million in 2021. Was a huge deal, especially when it comes from centralized finance. BitMart reluctantly cited a security breach as a culprit. However, behind every breach is a vulnerability. In their case, it was probably private key leakage or another issue from insufficient operation security. This could very likely explain the reason for why Chainflix is kind of quiet. I mean, the platform's still running, but it's dormant. They listed on BitMart, and I bet they had a bunch of liquidity sitting on BitMart, which may have been drained off the exchange. The effects of the incident once again proved that centralized exchanges could be hacked big despite all their control. There was little understanding or acceptance from the BitMart team that somehow was going terribly wrong. Less than 48 hours later, Celsius suffered a similar security breach, a huge blow to CE, centralized exchanges of the world. No exchanges are safe. This is why so many people on the internet, on YouTube, keep telling everybody else, take your crypto off the exchanges. Don't keep it. If you're trading, then do that, but once you're done trading, take it off and keep it stored in either your security wallet, custody wallet, self-custody wallets, cold wallets, or whatever they are, but off the exchanges for that very reason. And the final hack is the Nomad Bridge trusted root attack, which resulted in a loss of 190 million drained from Nomad Bridge in 2022. The factor that led to the hack was determined to be a fatal security flaw in a trusted root. The address was set as a trusted root, and all transactions with invalid messages appeared as 0x00. As a result, hackers were sending 0.01 wrapped Bitcoin in Moonbeam EVMOS network and receiving 100 wrapped Bitcoin back by adding a message with 0x00 root to the transaction. The case of Nomad proves one point about DeFi protocols: they are permissionless. Once your weakness is discovered, endless hoarders of copycat attackers will tear you apart. The aftermath of the initial hack caused dozens of amateurs to repeat the same action in what felt like a massive following of a script. That's it for this video. These are the 7 hacks, and as you have noticed, most of them are related, with the exception of the central exchanges being hacked, which of course, again, if you have crypto on your exchanges, then make sure you move them off the exchanges and put them into wallets, either self-custody wallets or, well, I mean, all wallets should be self-custody wallets, either hot or cold wallets, and be very careful about where you put your money, what DeFi, and stay away, if you can, from proof of stake. Actually, just stay away from proof of stake projects. Mining, true mining, GPU mining, CPU mining, ASICs, if you can afford it, is the way to go. Invest your money into purchasing tokens, into purchasing coins rather than tokens. And again, once you do, make sure you have a wallet to send them into off the exchange, so your coins don't sit on the exchange, because you never know when a hacker shows up. And drains your funds alongside of the funds of plenty of other people on the exchange. Remember to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, join the memberships on the channel. The first two are free, the memberships are not, but it's like buying me a beer once a month if you do enjoy the content that I send to you on a daily basis, which you can receive delivered to your door on a daily basis, right in front of your bathroom. And you can watch the free content on YouTube that I create while taking a shit. If that's your prerogative, it's all free. So if you feel like you could show some appreciation by buying me a beer once a month, then join the memberships, and I would appreciate the hell out of you, my friend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next video. Crypto Father out.